I have done this video twice now. I've run into a problem for both times, so let's do this a third fucking time, I guess. I'll keep this short and simple this time, because fuck ass storage. So, what makes you a greaser? Well, there's been so much bullshit in the community lately, I figure I should probably try and give my take on it. So, I'll be covering the basics like style, hair, music. That's about it. So, let's get into it, I suppose. Now, for style, pretty simple, you know. A lot of the movies, you know, go by leather jacket, white shirt, jeans, and either Converse or boots. Boots are expensive, so you can find a cheap pair that's good, but mainly a lot of boots are expensive because their quality and how long they hold out. Like, my first pair of harness boots, I still have those because they have held out since I was 14. Now, jeans. You don't need all this, you know, fancy ass Levi's stuff. RK usually sells their jeans for about $9-10 a pair. In my area, that is. I don't know how it is in anyone else's area. But they come pretty cheap. So you can get those. You can get Rustlers for about $12 a pair. Or, if you want to go a little high-end, go with Wranglers. But I wouldn't spend more than $20 on jeans. That's just me. Now, shirts. I'm wearing a gray shirt. And that, it doesn't really matter the color of shirt, the type of shirt. If you like button-downs, wear a button-down. If you like tees, wear a tee. I like both, so I'll wear one day, the other day. Sometimes I wear both of them together. That's it. And jackets. I understand jackets. Leather jackets can be expensive. Because, well, one of my more expensive jackets costs about $150. So, if you want a leather jacket, I'd check out a thrift store. Because thrift stores can be your best friend with this type of stuff. I got 2 jackets in my wardrobe at a thrift store. Both of them were $20, so there's a total of $40. And one of them was a leather jacket, and my Harley Davidson jacket, my non-leather one, that one ran about $100 new, and the condition I got it in, it was barely even used in. It was $20, so that was a steal for me. Now, it does kind of matter the way you dress, because if you show up looking like that, claiming to be a greaser, that's not fucking flying. Because that's more a hype beast. That is a hype beast, not a fucking greaser. You show up like that and claim to be a greaser, that's believable, because that is an actual picture of a greaser. So, let's get on to the next part to keep this short. Now, music. The music to me matters, because part of the roots of the subculture was rockabilly, doo-wop, rock and roll, those 3. And you can still like the music that appeals to you. Like, I listen to other artists other than all the nice stuff back in the 50s. I listen to other stuff like that, and I'll throw an example out there. I listen to Billie Eilish. I won't feel ashamed of that, because I'm not. Her music appeals to me. And if you listen to, say, The Baby or something, you can still listen to that, but I try to include the older music like Elvis or Bobby Darin or Johnny Cash or Jerry Lee Lewis. I try and include that because those are the type of... That's the type of music that this subculture was partially built around. Also, Dion and the Belmonts, that's another great example. And Little Richard, but enough with artists for now. See, the music matters because it's part of the roots. I hope that's understandable enough, because you don't forget the roots. If you strictly listen to modern rap music, you're going to be labeled a poser and oh yeah, hair and stuff. Doesn't really matter what type of pomade you use. I'll say it now, Axe pomade doesn't make you a poser. Except I will say I think Axe pomade isn't that good of quality. Old Spice pomade, it smells good and it holds nice. I sometimes use that. I've got Head and Shoulders pomade in right now. And it matters only when you're like trying to get your hair a certain way. Like, I used to have a pompadour go up to here. I used Murray's and Prospector's crude oil because they were stronghold and stayed up. So the pomade only really matters if you're trying to get your hair a certain way. I hope I've made that clear enough. Now, on to the next segment. My favorite part, because I get to make a jab at someone here. How to act. Well, you don't go in acting like Dally from The Outsiders. And you don't go in acting like Danny motherfucking Zuko, because to me that screams poser. And more importantly, another thing that screams poser is when you go in acting like a wannabe gangbanger with your I'm the wolf, I'd rather be around the wolves than the sheep, and fuck you all, I'm above you. That is the most poser shit ever. If you're gonna be like that, you might as well just go back to the Supreme store where you belong. A little harsh, the way I put it, but it's honest. So, yeah. And if you are pressed by the way I put that, if you're pressed, you're probably one of those people. Think about it. Now, another thing I want to add. I would, if you're looking for more information, I would go to Madman, Cryptic Art. I'll link his channel in my description, and I will link Outlaw Greaser's channel in my description, because those are your go-to guys. And if you want a go-to guy on hairstyles, I'll link my boy Danny in the description. But I just want to keep it short and simple, kind of, so my phone won't fuck up on me, because that's all I can afford to record with right now. But with all this shit going on in the community lately, stick to the teachings of Madman and That's about it. Because, Madman knows more shit than any motherfucker in this thing. Any, well, not, let me rephrase that. Madman knows more shit than me, and he knows more shit than, individual that has been causing some of this drama. I won't say his name, so I do not condone the harassment or threatening of him. Anyways. So I'll link those guys in my description. I'd stick with watching what they're talking about, because they actually know what they're talking about. And I'd listen to them, because that's where I got some of my stuff. Now, why some of this matters is, you know, the subculture was built around, partially built around the music, which was, like I said, doo-wop, rock and roll, and rockabilly. And, well, called greasers, because, well, greasy hair. That's why they're called greasers. Like, if we had poofy ass hairsprayed hair, we'd be called hair sprayers or poofers or some shit like that doesn't really, that refers to our hair. It doesn't really align with greasers. Like, even me, I've got a crew cut, but I still put stuff in it. Like, I've got a mixture of Cremo pomade and Head and Shoulders pomade in it. So, that's the basics. And if you want outfit advice from me, I'm probably going to do an outfit video here soon. I don't know when, but stay tuned for that. And that's about all I have to say for this video. So, keep it greasy. I'm out. See you next time.